Alright, so now I just want to make sure that I'm down to the bottom there. Oh yeah, that's good. See, it's looking all smooth. Okay. We'll give it one quick little mixy mix. More. And then we can call it good. We'll put it in the pan. Okay. There you go. This is a stiff batter. Should be very, very good. You consider what's in it. Mm-hmm. For sure. Not much, equal parts flour and sugar and butter, basically. That's a nice rich mix. Should be very, very tasty, especially when we put them butterscotch chips on. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. All right.
Oh, that is thick.
Yeah, it is. Much thicker than I thought it was going to be. Yeah. Goodness. We'll take it. Looks like these are going to be kind of thick. So the baking is you're supposed to bake them like brownies, so slightly underbaked, of course.
Okay.
And I'm going to do my normal baking temperature, which is going to end up being
295 or 340 at home.
Yep, exactly. So, and of course we will turn on the oven, get it all heated up, and then time the bake for you folks. I'm thinking we're talking about 20-25 minutes, but of course we'll see. Oh my good Lord. This is like, whoa.
It's almost got the consistency of like hard ice cream.
Yeah, I probably could have, softened the butter a little bit more, or whipped the butter, sugar a little more, even with the egg in there too.
Right.
That would have been fine. So they are gonna, rise a bit in the oven.
Right.
So.
I think you've told me on numerous occasions that what happens is when it gets in the heat, it melts, essentially.
That's when you have your reaction and all that.
Okay.
The baking powder is going to make it grow a little bit. So baking soda would make it spread. Baking powder will make it rise.
Right.
So, okay.
Yeah, easy way I remember it is soda spreads, powder puffs.
Powder puffs. I like that.
Powder puff girls! Yay!
Soda spreads and powder puffs. like that, Dan. That's good.
It's an easy way to remember it.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so now, apparently, the last thing we got to worry about is a cupful of butterscotch chips.
Here comes the good stuff.
Oh, yeah. Little magic. Okay, so here we go. Just love butterscotch.
Yeah, me too.
It's just one of those things, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's supposed to go like all the way across the top. You'd think that some would go in the mix and then some would go on top, but it says to do them all on top. Whenever I do a new recipe, I always like to do it
according
to the directions for the first time. And then, you know, I pay attention and I learn. And if I want to do it a different way the next time, then then that's what I want to do because because I will have probably learned something, but everything that you want to do, I mean, if the recipe, if you're happy with the recipe, then there's no need to change it. But if you think it can be better, then of course you will. So, okay. Well, like I said before, I'm going to give this a bake. We'll definitely put the timer on so that we can let you know at home just exactly what the timing was on it. And, stay tuned for a couple minutes and we'll be right back. Thanks. All righty, ready. Come on now. Oh, this is going to be so yummy. I can smells it. I smells it from here.
Oh, I do too.
Okay. Oh, we got goo in the center. We got doneness on the outside. Oh, yeah. Talk about some naughtiness. All right.
I'm down with it.
All right. So what I'm going to do is check it out, folks. We pulled this out of the oven. It's been sitting on the table. I let it sit on the table for 10 minutes, and then I put it in the freezer for 10 minutes. And I baked it for 25 minutes. I switched it at 15, baked it another 10. So there you go, 25. So figure 25, 28 minutes or so for your bake time. And now what I want to do is just take my little spatula here. I'm going to go around the edge. Make sure it's going to pop out of the pan nice. Last thing I want to do is ruin it on the finishing aspect. Okay. See that?
Yeah.
That's the goo. That's the part that's almost done, but not totally done. Which is just fine.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. What's the matter?
I can't just flip that with my hand. It'll fall apart. It's too warm. It hasn't set up long enough. Okay?
Oh.
Normally, folks at home, you're going to want to let this sit for, a while. Let it come to room temperature. Okay, we're hurrying things along. It's still warm and gooey on the inside. And we're hurrying it along for the sake of the video and that because it smells so good that we can't wait. Just to be honest with you.
Yeah, you're being honest.
I'm just being honest, okay? So
no worries.
Well, this is what we got.
I get it. Yeah, you just need a little pan action to flippy flip, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, basically, if I do this, okay.
Voila.
There you go. Okay, we're going to want to save this because in my experience, I know that that's all a bunch of yummy stuff right there. Okay, so there we go.
Okay. All right, I shall come around, sir.
Use my handy dandy French knife here. Okay. So, oh my gosh. Now, I'm just going to say, before I cut into this, there's all kinds of wonderful things that can be done. First of all, remember how I said before how we could have taken some of these chips and mixed them into the batter and then also sprinkled the chips on top? Well, while these were baking away in the oven and I smelled everything, I was like, oh man, some chopped pecans would just be over the top. And the next time I make this, I'm putting chopped pecans in the batter, okay? And also, if we were to take some caramel, okay, and just do a little across just to give it that little extra on the top, oh, that would just be over the top. That would just be so yummy. So, I've already got ideas for the next batch.
It's just too bad we don't have smell-o-vision because I'm telling you, the viewers at home,
I smell it.
they be mouth-watering.
Smell-o-vision, yeah.
They'll be out in the kitchen like, I gotta make this now.
Well, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and cut this. Okay. And so here's an edge piece, and I want to cut a middle piece too. Oh yeah, we're still pretty loose here.
Oh,
yeah. As this cools off, it's going to be.
It'll tighten up.
It's going to tighten up a lot.
Okay.
Okay, but in the meantime, oh yeah, oh man, look at that. All right, let me do this. Let me move this forward and pull these down. Oh my gosh! Let me tell you, this is something you'd want to.
It looks very rich, though.
I'd probably eat with some ice cream or something, you know? For sure. Mm-hmm. Now, at first glance, I'm going to say that the... oh my gosh, look at that.
Yeah, let me show you the people at home.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I'm thinking that we could probably bake them a little bit longer, but the center, once that gets cold, that's going to tighten up. So who knows?
Right.
But I'm going to go ahead and give this one here a try.
I'm no critic of chewy and gummy and yummy.
Oh my gosh! Wow. Wow, that's really good. Needs ice cream. Definitely a rich, buttery, it's yummy flavor. Oh my gosh.
Tell me if I'm wrong. This kind of has almost like that aftertaste you would get from, say, pecan pie.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which I am a huge
But you don't have
pie.
But other than the brown sugar, you don't really have many of the ingredients.
Well, you need a carob syrup, right?
Yeah. And you need a lot more egg
Right, but this has got a flavor, though.
Basically, pecan pie batter is a lot of egg, a little bit of butter, a little bit of white sugar, and some Caro, And it's very loose, and then, the egg tightens up and bakes like an omelet would. This is, it's got that rich, you got that rich brown sugar flavor, for the whole thing. It's just brown sugar, and then, there's no granulated sugar, there's no white sugar. And, remember, I used the dark brown sugar.
The dark brown.
Rather than just regular brown sugar,
Right.
Definitely the butterscotch chips make it, it brings it to a different level, I think. Oh, look at that. Mm-hmm.
Gooey.
Yeah. So, well, folks, if you haven't liked our video already, please do so. And if you've got any comments or if you have any questions, please feel free to put that down in the comments below. And please feel free to like and share our videos. And if there's something you want to see in the future, please let us know. In the meantime, happy baking. And don't forget, when you bake with love and passion, everything's going to be delicious. Can't go wrong. So, on that note, be well. We'll see you on the next video. Thank you.